Hey friends, another opening here. We've got two boxes. This one I actually did not open when I bought this person's collection, so I actually have no idea what's in it. You and I are going to learn at the same time. I think everybody likes it when that happens because it's like Christmas morning. Pleasant surprise, hopefully. I think I know what's in it, but based on pictures, I kind of had a guess. Yeah, I think I was right. Alright, so looks like some board games in this big box. It's heavy, so I think there's a bunch of them in here. A really crunchy copy of the original Hero Quest. It's got water damaged spot there. Contents look okay though. I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Let's get that out of the way. All right. Dungeons and Dragons comic book. And that's got wear on the bottom. So this doesn't belong to it, but a folio Greyhawk in nice shape, all the usual nice condition. Did have one of the books in there, so I'm not sure if the maps are correct. So I'll have to look that up. Looks like some more junky modules. We got the MV1, very worn. I've got a pile of this stuff that's going to Whatnot. Looks like a beat up expert rule book. Very beat up Blizzard Pass. A nice copy of the basic D&D book. It's the second one from this collection. I already sold the other one. It went like the day after I listed it. An okay copy of the expert rule book. And we keep finding some shrink wrap stuff. This is the Spelljammer DM's screen and in the original shrink. And Under the Dark Fist, also in the original shrink, does have some spine creases there, but a little corner wear. Here, what else we got? Looks like the components to a Top Secret box set, and I might actually have the box. I think I've got a spare box kicking around. Legions of Hell D20 module. This one looks like it got a little bit of water damage. And Terra and Freeport definitely did. This one I don't even think is, I guess, some wear to it. City of Splendors in great shape. Feels a little heavy to me. Let's open it up. See if there's anything extra in there. I've been finding extra modules in some of them, and now I am wrong on the weight. So it's just a nice near mint copy of City of Splendors for 2nd edition. The Player's Primer to the Outlands from Planescape with the CD. A Planescape box set. Tape, unfortunately, on the bottom here. It does feel a little heavy also. Yep, extras. We got the Inner Planes in there. That should not be. And I think that puts it back to the regular weight now. Always like getting in the Planescape. Never gonna turn that down. And I didn't know that one was coming. All right, the Diablo 2 box set. This is was it D20? No, it's not D20. They released this to kind of go after Diablo being a really hot computer game at the time. And also, we've got an unopened Diablo miniatures set. $40 price tag on. Never opened. That's awesome. Love getting stuff unopened. All right, some D&D box sets. We've got the companion set. Looks to be in decent shape. Usual wear. Really set myself up here to put the stuff. A master set, and these are tough to get. This is near mint, somebody's grading system there. Oh, look at what we got in here. An extra AC7 the master player screen in the original shrink wrap. Look at that. All minty fresh. So another shrink wrapped item. Not expected. Box is decent. It's got wear, but it's still very good shape. All right, we've got the expert set as well. We have a decent box, not too bad. The rule book and the module are in great shape, and we have the crayon, but no dice. Unfortunately, there are no dice. And I do not believe I have a set of those. Kicking around. Alright. How about a Mattel computer game? Dungeons and Dragons computer game. With hopefully all the components. I actually have a spare set of miniatures for this. In the box though, it's kind of good. So put that aside. We got some interest. Oh, no wonder the box is so heavy. All right, well, I'm gonna something cool to show you in the bottom there that I just saw. This is the Dragon Quest game. One of the many kind of intro games that they tried over the years. Looks like it's got miniatures, cards, stuff. Little oddity. I think it's the only box they did of this size, and I want to say it's the SPI detergent boxes. It's the same sizing, I'm pretty sure. SPI put their super duper games in these detergent, they call them the detergent boxes, and it's about the same size, and that would have been roughly, what's the time period here? 92? Yes, I think they'd already bought out SPI at that point. I'll have to take a look around. All right, a oddity, Dungeon Dice game. I get these in occasionally. I don't think they're anything super special. And then a one of the D&D Challenger games. This is the Haunted Tower. I think this is the hardest of the bunch to get. I don't remember exactly. Looks like it's been played and assembled. Counters. Looks like way more counters than should be in here. Oh well, they're great when you get them unpunched. When they're punched, they're usually intermingled and stuff. And so what's odd in here is a couple of chainmail leather gloves. So they got leather gloves you get at a hardware store, and then somebody put chainmail on the outer sides. A chainmail dice bag. And it's chainmail. Is it like a headpiece? Yeah, all right. I don't know what it's called, but it's a headpiece that you would wear. A cowl? Is that what it is? I forget. No, not a chainmail bikini. Thank God for that. All right, so that's that box. I'm gonna move that out of the way. Then we got a box of some first edition books here. Let's not dump this stuff on the floor. All right. Little tight on room tonight. Let's see. Start with this. Some character sheets. This is to which module? It's one of the tear out pages. I bet it's, I think I know what it goes to. Why does it not have the identity on the corners like they always do? Interesting. All right, let's set that aside. So somebody's little mini map that they drew, some Dragonlance character cards. But back to this stuff. All right, so we have volumes 1, 2, and 3 of the Van Richten's Monster Hunters Compendium set that they did at the tail end of 2nd edition. So right in the 25th anniversary, right after Wizards bought them out. These were put out and did well, and then went out of print. Then we have Poor Wizard's Almanac, Book of Facts. This is probably what this map goes to. This is the first one. Then we have Poor Wizard's Almanac number 3 with the map still attached. This one's in great shape. One of the, oops, just push that in a little bit. One of the Dragonlance Saga. This is the Heroes of Defiance box set. And all the ones I got from that one estate sale are gone. All right, a 4-volume Encyclopedia Magica. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 are the leatherette cover. 1 and 2 are more common in that. 3 you don't see as much, or one of them doesn't. Unfortunately, number 4 is the later paper version. So that is a complete identical set. Still a complete set, but ideally they're when you're collecting them, you want to have either all the paper version or all the leatherette version, plastic version, whatever it is. Okay, into the 1st edition books. Well, actually, one 2nd edition here, or a couple 2nd edition. We'll do those first. Another Alkadim Adventures softcover. This one is kind of worn. Got a big crease on it, a little damage to the top corner there. It's clean pages, though. And then I saw, what else did I see? Player's Handbook with Easily cover. In great shape. Nice crisp corners. A little browning to the pages, a little bit of spotting on the back there. Doesn't look bad at all. That's a pretty clean copy. And then Book of Artifacts. Hardcover version, first cover. Not the first printing, because it's got the ads in it. The first printing, I don't think, had ads in it. And that's in great shape. And then last 2nd edition book that we got here is the Dragon Kings hardcover from Dark Sun. And this is a great shape. Almost creaks when you open it. No wear to the corners. Now into 1st edition books. We've got the Player's Handbook and DM Guide. So a nice copy of the player. All right, it's got a lot of spotting, page browning spots on the inside cover there. It is good shape, though. Somebody's character sheet I just saw as I was looking through it. Let's see what they were playing. Somebody's long-lost character sheet. There it is. They were, Dragonlance. Spells. Oh, this is the characters from Dragonlance. Nothing special. No homemade ones. All right, so Player's Handbook, DM Guide. Nice. Again, got the browning spots, but the cover's good. I think the pages just, I think that's acid just coming into the pages. Foxing, I think they call it. All right, next. Monster Manual first. Same page issues. Lots of brown spotting throughout. About a Oriental Adventures 1st edition. Page browning. I have the guy's ID. It expired a long time ago. This is like school ID or something. I wonder if he remembered that he lost it. We will dispose of that. I don't think there's any personal information. It's like a school ID. It's not a driver's license or anything like that. But we will make sure that gets to the right disposal method. Paper of just, oh wow, look at all the spotting on this page. Let's see if you could see it in the light there, but yeah, they really, oh man, that was from a piece of paper being stuck there at some point. Acid went right onto the pages, but it's a shame too because the covers are just super nice, but the pages just have that browning on them. So if you wanted a nice one to frame, that would be awesome. The pages are just not great. This looks like a really clean copy of the Wilderness Survival Guide, though. Ooh, yeah, creaking. Oh, and this was one of the ones that I think sometimes when you see the X on it, that was when they were bundling them up with the two modules, Jade Hair and the whatever the ones were that went with it. So they would bundle them together, and that was to keep it from being scanned. Or it could have been a book trade return. And then the second cover of the Monster Manual, and lots of browning, unfortunately, in the pages. And that is it for this batch of stuff. So a couple of nice surprises. AAC7 in the shrink wrap, definitely going to be the probably the find, and then a couple Spelljammer in the shrink wrap. Other than that, some nice stuff all around. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one as we get into another great box of this stuff. Take care, everyone.